IMF Sri Lanka Mission Chief Masahiro Nozaki has said in his email to Reuters that an IMF-supported program should be designed to resolve Sri Lanka's acute balance of payments problem and put the economy back on a sustainable growth path as early as possible. Reuters reports the statement came after protests yesterday in response to shortages of fuel and other essentials turned deadly, and Sri Lanka's finance minister formally asked the fund for a rapid financing instrument loan for countries needing urgent balance of payment support. Nozaki said the IMF is concerned about the current economic crisis in Sri Lanka and hardships suffered by the people, especially the poor and vulnerable. But he noted that the IMF staff had determined last month in an annual economic review that Sri Lanka's public debt was unsustainable and the country needs to take steps to restore debt sustainability prior to any IMF lending, including the Emergency Rapid Financing Instrument. Such restoration of debt sustainability typically requires a restructuring or reprofiling of public debt, which in Sri Lanka's case would require cooperation from China, one of its largest bilateral creditors. The IMF used the low conditionality RFI loans extensively to assist countries during the COVID-19 pandemic and has provided such loans to ease balance of payments problems after natural disasters, conflicts, and commodity price shocks. IMF Sri Lanka Mission Chief said these conditions would need to be examined for a potential RFI for Sri Lanka once adequate assurances are obtained that debt sustainability will be resolved. He added that the specific design for a Sri Lanka IMF loan, including program targets and conditionality, would be agreed through extensive discussions between the government and IMF staff. Nozaki has also said that the IMF discussions are still at an early stage. Sri Lanka's delegation, led by Finance Minister Ali Sabri, met the IMF team, headed by Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva, met in Washington, D.C. yesterday to discuss lending options. Sri Lanka's finance minister said in a statement yesterday that the IMF, while commending the steps already taken to mitigate the financial crisis, the global lender has assured their fullest support to Sri Lanka and a positive response to expedite the process to strengthen the support extended towards Sri Lanka.